Oh, hiya, Fred. It's so good to see you. How are you doing?
I'm good, Calvin, but how are you?
We are Marquette. We are Marquette.
Calvin, how many fingers am I holding up?
What is that, like 6 or 7?
Oh dear, this is worse than I thought. For the gazillionth time this year, it appears as though only one host can do the show.
What? That's nonsense. I'm completely fine.
Fine? You're completely out of it.
You're overreacting. Let's just do the show.
How can you be so chill right now? Do you really want your first time hosting to be like this? You're clearly on another planet. You reek of fiesta, and you're making a fool of yourself. You are tarnishing your good family name. I'm ashamed to be standing next to you.
Jeez. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll go.
No, don't go. I didn't mean to snap. It's just that with this show being our debut as actual hosts, I've really been feeling the pressure lately.
You're right. I'll go freshen up. Whew, I feel infinitely better.
That's good.
I just dunked my head into a bucket of ice water and ate a chili dog from Real Chili. I think I may have gone a little wild for NMD, but now I'm ready to lock in.
I took a breather as well, and I remembered that the stakes are low. The only people who are really going to see this are our parents. Anyways, what does NMD actually stand for?
It stands for National Marquette Day. Alumni, students, and parents celebrate the Marquette spirit by watching the basketball game. I mean, this past week, Marquette played against Butler, and they won. Ben Gold hit a three-pointer, and I thought I was hallucinating. Actually, maybe I was. But what did you think it stood for?
I was told that NMD stood for 9 mild doses.
Of what? Medicine? Radiation? Drugs? And why are they mild?
Oh, Calvin, if they're not mild, nobody would make it to 9.
Who told you that?
Now that you mention it, I don't remember. But then again, I did take 9 mild doses, so...
I am alarmed by that. More so, I'm shocked that you never caught on to NMD's true meaning. I saw you at Glow Bingo, the special edition of Bingo where they give out extra good prizes, and that's a National Marquette Day tradition.
Wait, what? I did go to Glow Bingo, but I didn't realize it had anything to do with NMD. I thought that they put on that event to celebrate Mission Week.
No, Fred, even though Mission Week leads up to NMD, Glow Bingo was certifiably not related. What even is Mission Week after all?
Ha! Nobody knows, my dear Calvin. All I know is there were Jesuits lurking around every corner. Somebody told me that the Holy Trinity made an appearance at Weasel Auditorium. I don't know, but at least I got some free food out of it.
Free food? Fred, you're winning at life.
I won in so many ways last week. Free food, being blessed by the Pope, 9 doses, and I won Glow Bingo. The prize is priority housing for next year.
That's right. You are so lucky. I bet it's because you met the Pope. I went with our producers Leah and Carter, but unfortunately we were about as lucky as Humpty Dumpty. In fact, we filmed the expedition, and the proof is in the pudding.
Hey, every pony.
I'm Leah.
I'm Calvin.
And I'm Carter.
And in preparation for NMD, we're here at Glow Bingo hoping to win big.
I'm hoping to get one large steak tonight.
G60. Like a G60. Like a G60.
I'm scared. This is good.
Bingo.
All right. Now I just have to get them together.
You guys are coming over their truck.
Now really I just have to, this is the easy part. Now I just have to connect them. So It's like reverse Houdini. I'm getting myself trapped.
Sometimes I wish that I had taken up bobsledding.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just get a bag of Haribo on your nightstand, and that'll do much better than any vitamin ever could. Now we're making a star shape. If only you could see this stuff they do on this screen. It's crazy.
071.
Oh, 71. Should we start that?
71, we stand on guard for thee.
Is that our fight song?
I've always thought it's interesting in bingo, you don't really actually need to say the letters.
And 39.
That is
And it appears someone has won again.
it's Jover for us.
On 12, we have back here at the end, spotted trivia. So it's going to be entirely picture-based trivia. Also super fun. I think we can try to. And then finally,
My one question is if I get to keep this cup or not. I'll be taking this cup, I'll be taking these sunglasses, and most of all, I'll be taking this. I collect them. If I have one thing to say right now, it's that I am parched. If I have one thing to say right now, it's that I'm parched. What did she say, by the way?
Those are freaking awesome.
Oh my God, that hurts.
That hurts my eyes.
The aura.
Wait, what did she just call?
G49.
Wow, you were not kidding. No wins for any of you.
Yeah, I think something was in the air. Leah accidentally walked under a ladder on her way in, and a flock of ravens encircled Carter his entire walk to the annex.
There was a ladder on campus? Where?
They were putting up new scaffolding outside of Qdoba.
Oh, jeez. I can't believe I missed it.
Well, where do you think you'll live next year now that you have priority housing?
I'm hoping to live in the Alumni Memorial Union. I'm serious! It may not be an official dorm, and it may smell like chicken tenders, but the 5th floor is home to the presidential suite. President Kimo Ayun and I are going to be roommates.
I love your enthusiasm, Fred, but does Kimo really live up there?
Oh, Calvin, you have so much to learn about Marquette. You need to start reading Marquette Today.
What's that?
You know, those emails that the school sends to our university emails every day. The ones that inform students about events, speakers, and opportunities on campus.
Nope. Doesn't ring a bell at all.
Never fear. I'll show you while we take a quick break.
Emma, did you hear?
Todd's in the hospital.
Who's Todd? He got a collapsed lung from vaping. He thought it was cool.
Not cool.
Promise you won't vape, Emma. It can lead to a lifelong addiction, and we can't be friends if your lungs collapse.
Bogus.
Wacky sitcom teens aren't the best people to talk to your kid about vaping.
Hey, you got a minute?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
The bravest person I know is my daughter, Cynthia.
My friend Sean, and he was in the Air Force.
One of the bravest things he ever did wasn't when he first enlisted, it was when he found his first support group.
It was when he asked to move in with me and my mom.
I felt like I was lost, and you gave me a place to stay.
She went on foreign soil. She went to war. But the bravest thing she did is when she asked for help.
People couldn't see my potential, so I had to show them.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
Today, I'm the CEO of my own company.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Why are we not rethinking this?
I am more.
I'm more
than who I am on paper.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. Everyone deserves to live a full life. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/act now.
Whoa. Who knew there was so much going on Marquette's campus? I guess I would have known what Mission Week was if I had read my email. And it also said that Johnston was closed due to flooding last week. What's that about?
Durr. That's why we didn't have a show last week. The water damage to the building was extreme. A pipe burst on the 5th floor and destroyed offices and displaced students.
No. It is much more complicated than that, Fred. Way more complicated. That's what they want you to believe. They're feeding you lies like a mother bird dropping worms into her baby's begging beaks. It's not that simple. I'll tell you what really happened. Hi, it's me, Leah. And when I first heard about the Johnston Hall flooding, I sniffed foul play immediately. In all of its years as the headquarters of Dietrich College of Communication, the mighty Johnston has seen it all. The polar vortex of 23, the record-breaking heat wave of 99, and the black mold infestation of 84. If I know Johnston, she is a resilient, venerated warrior who has withstood many attack in her day. Through all that turmoil, her doors have never closed. Until now. Behold, the truth behind the Johnston flood. The first step in all this is hidden in plain sight. The word flood. You might think it means an excess of water, but you'd be wrong. With some simple decoding tactics, I deduced that it's an acronym for Floundering Leaders Operation to Oust Dietrich. That's right. There's one man responsible for all of this. Who is a floundering leader? Well, it's Kimo Ayun himself. He started off as a communications student at California State University, Sacramento. He was one of our kin, passionate about the world and media and how to navigate it. But in 2024, he was named president of this very university, and everything changed. As he rose to fame and power, his priorities changed. Instead of the personal, humble man that we once knew, he turned into a symbol of greed. With his new thirst for power and money and a hefty salary, the world was his oyster cracker. But there is one thing that he cannot get his grubby little paws on. A one-way ticket to Mars. Don't believe me? In this since-deleted tweet, Kimo clearly states, LMAO, I really want to go to Mars. What's even up there, though? That's right. Kimo Ayun wants to be the first man to walk on Mars, and he'll do anything to accomplish his mission, including bankrupting the entire College of Comm. According to some official documents that I stole from Zilber Hall, each time that Kimo is able to reduce the budget at Marquette, he personally receives half of the money saved as a bonus. And what better way to reduce the budget than to force Johnston's closure, thus shutting down the College of Communications and sending a hefty wave of dollar bills into his coin purse. He started off by going undercover. Don't believe me? I have a screenshot from Johnston's security camera depicting the man himself, dressed as Iggy the Eagle, a huge wrench in hand. He soared his way to the top floor, where he accessed the water pipe through the 5th floor conference room. Cue his accomplice, Danny Pooty, who gave Kimo a much-needed boost from his shoulders. Now, you may be skeptical, seeing as Danny Pooty is a fan favorite, but he is a selfish mortal who wants to ensure that no Marquette College of Comm alum becomes more famous than he. Danny passed up the wrench at 9:04 p.m. on February 1st, thus initiating the flood. Kimo cracked open the window, Danny climbed onto his back, and they soared all the way to Kimo's bedroom at the AMU. I hacked into the mainframe to retrieve these texts between Kimo and Danny. Now, you know the truth. There's no denying it. Kimo wanted that burst pipe to destroy the entire building. With no Johnston Hall, there would be no College of Communications, a perfectly convenient budget cut for Marquette University. The university saves money, Kimo goes to Mars, and the students suffer. Mr. Ayun, if you are watching this, just know that I will not stop until justice is served. You are not fooling anybody. Contrary to what you may think, my education at the College of Comm has only strengthened my critical thinking skills. You will not get away with this. I am serious. I will not stop until I find you. Do you understand me?
Okay, wow. It's all making so much more sense now. I mean, call me crazy, but she might actually be onto something.
Oh dear, my roommate is a madman. Oh, what am I going to do? I already signed my lease with him in the AMU.
I'm sorry, Fred. There's no way you could have known.
And I'm distraught tenfold over Danny Pooty. Community is my favorite show. I'm getting so worked up about this.
Fred, take a deep breath. Maybe we should talk about something less perturbing so that you can calm down. For example, Valentine's Day. Everybody loves Valentine's Day. I mean, do you have any plans?
Well, I was supposed to go to puppy yoga on Saturday, but the campus activities board canceled the event. So I guess now I will just have to settle for regular yoga. I'll be namasteing busy though, so I can avoid being alone with my thoughts.
Felt. In fact, I'm going to stay occupied too. Me and my friends are going to do a Palentine's Day situation where we're planning on heading to the theaters to see the new rom-com.
I didn't know there was a new rom-com coming out. Who is starring in it? Let me guess. Timothy Chalamet, Channing Tatum, Pedro Pascal. Please say it's Pedro Pascal.
I hate to burst your bubble, Fred, but it's an indie film. They used a couple of nobodies as their actors.
Oh man, that's no fun.
I know. These randos just can't compare, but it still looks pretty good. It's called Nobody Wanna See Us Together, but it don't matter, no.
That's a really long title.
I guess it is. Should we watch the trailer?
Let's do it.
Jeremiah is an average college boy. A typical Joe who loves a damn good cup of Joe, cookie clicker, and most of all, his friends. Unfortunately for Jeremiah, his friends really don't each other. Meet Beatrice, whose primary problem is that she is annoying as Beatrice has an uncanny ability to say the precise thing that will make everybody irritated.
Can somebody please help me get my drink? I'm just so small, I can't reach it.
Who invited this girl?
She demands attention by asking for it loudly.
I can't believe that you agreed to do
So
that.
guys,
like that.
who wants to hear the song that I wrote today?
I'd like to.
Wait, do you really mean that? Come to the stairwell and I'll sing for you.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Coming soon to theaters. Nobody wanna see us together, but he don't matter, no.
We cannot let our third wheel go. 2 wheels equals bicycle. We tricycle.
Yes, we are the trifecta, the trinity, the trios.
We have to stop this. Let's find it.
Cause I love your mom and it's the season of the sticks and I love your mom. And I may not surf, I may not sing friends, well that I heard of once in a lullaby.
Did you write that yourself?
Yes,
That's beautiful.
thank you.
You can't leave us.
You can't leave us. This
What?
cannot happen. I'm sorry, we are a bicycle.
Will true love prevail even when nobody wants
No!
it to?
No!
Find out this
No!
March in theaters. Nobody wanna see us together, but he don't matter, no.
Wow, that might just be the movie of the season. But don't you think those actors looked kind of like us and the producers?
No. Anyway, I just remembered that I was making brownies for Palentine's Day before the show, and I'm pretty sure I left them in the oven. So can we take a quick 2 minutes so I can run back and take those out?
Shoot, you better go. Run, Calvin, run like the wind.
Love is a lesson that doesn't end. It knows no conditions, so you better buckle in. Love keeps you on your toes. It never stops, only grows. Love isn't easy, it's a commitment, especially when they're being their most resistant. Love is finding the right seat so you can take a breath, but remember, Love isn't lax, it always double checks. Check that your kids are in the right seat at nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing that keeps us focused. A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out the self-doubt and to support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and mental health. Discover the resources you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut. The one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the one that says, sure, I can have a drink. Or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking. Now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead. Catch a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
I would just want you to listen to me more often and lead me towards success.
Listening is a form of love. Find ways to support your kids at sounditouttogether.org.
Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Well, did you save the brownies?
They're a little crispy, but that's not important. While I was walking to my dorm, I ran into our friend Ben Shields, and he was completely distraught. He told me that he was devastated that he didn't have someone to be his Valentine tomorrow. And, well, I promised that we would use our combined powers of the Marquette Lately team to find one for him.
Then we'll do exactly that. It's a good thing I moved all these chairs while you were gone. Come on in, Ben. You've got this handled. Take it away, Calvin.
Well, is there anyone in the audience who, well, it seems like we already have one. Let's see who else is in the audience who would like to have a Valentine. All right, awesome, guys. We have assembled our 3 potential Valentines, and now it's up to Ben to get to know them.
Ben, do you have any questions?
Yeah, I'll start off simple. Like, can you describe your ideal first date?
Ooh, an ideal first date. Let's start with contestant number 1, your ideal first date.
Nice candlelit dinner, maybe a bottle of wine, maybe 2 bottles of wine. Nice steak, medium rare. We're not animals around here. Not oven roasted, pan-seared, basted. Rosemary, maybe a little bit of thyme, and I can make some of your time worth it.
Ooh, very smooth, number 1. Let's head over to contestant number 2, your ideal first date.
Well, when I came from Tallahassee back in 1983, my ideal date was pictured to be a nice horse ride around the county. And I think that we could perhaps go down and catch a swinger over at the local movie theater and then perhaps go on to the rodeo.
Heading over to the rodeo. A nice night outdoors with contestant number 2. Let's head over to contestant number 3. Remember, your ideal first date.
Rock tumbling.
Anything to add? Just the rock tumbling.
We go outside, we find some rocks, and then we'll tumble them.
You'll be going rock tumbling with contestant number 3 on your first date, Ben. Any thoughts, any other questions you'd like to ask them?
Oh, I definitely have more questions after that. I would like to know, just as a little bit of a follow-up, what your favorite Muppet is.
Well, your favorite Muppet, we'll start with contestant number 2 this time.
Well, my favorite Muppet is the little green guy because I like his Lipton tea ad. Thank you.
The little green guy is the answer for contestant number 2. Favorite Muppet, contestant number 3?
The guy who lives in the trash can.
Another little green guy is the answer for contestant number 3. The one who lives in the trash can, to quote exactly. Contestant number 1, do you have a favorite Muppet?
It took me a long time to really come up with this answer, but I don't know. I've been resonating a lot with Bobo the Bear recently.
Is that for those of us who don't quite know about the Muppets? Is that Bubba or Bobo?
I believe it's Bobo.
Bobo the Bear for contestant number 1. Any other questions, or have you come to a decision, Ben?
Absolutely more questions from me.
All right.
Next question. I think I would like to know, if you were a warrior in a fantasy setting, if you were a warrior, what weapon would you wield? Like, what fantasy weapon?
Oh, I got to go back to contestant number 3 to start with this one. Fantasy warrior weapon of choice.
Magical rocks that I tumbled. I'd be able to use my superpowers to wield them and kill all of my enemies.
Wow.
Contestant number 3, doubling down on tumbling down. Contestant number 2, what would your weapon of choice be?
Well, now I don't know if y'all know this, but I happen to be a weapon master myself. I have been in many, many battles, including the Great Tumble of 1973 down in Eau Claire. I did go and I did participate, and I have to say that my weapon of choice was my buccaneer sword that I swung around on top of old Bessie. That's what I call my horse. I love her. And I had my hat, which is also magical. It makes my hair look really good when I have it on. Wow. Never had hair here. And I just think that if you and I could get together, then we could enjoy that.
There you have it. Buccaneer swords and horses and galore for contestant number 2. We'll head over to contestant number 1, your ideal weapon if you were a fantasy character.
It's not fantasy, but Ben, talk to me. How much do you know about Latin American history?
Regrettably, almost nothing.
What do you know about the Aztecs?
I know they were down there and they had pyramids, didn't they?
I guess they had pyramids. No.
In a way.
Anyways. I would choose an Aztec weapon called the macahuito. And it's basically an obsidian. It's not fantasy. This is real. It's a obsidian club with spiked obsidian. It does damage. I know from experience.
Wow.
Battle-tested contestant number 1. Ben, any thoughts?
I just have one more really quick question for you.
Awesome.
If you were to have any animal in the world safely tamed as a pet, what animal would you have?
All right, we'll make this round quick. Contestant number 1, safely tamed pet.
My dream pet is an Asian riverside small-clawed otter, and that is what I want in my backyard. I will have a cave for it, and I will have a little otter for me.
Contestant number 2.
Well, I already have Bessie, but I'd like one of those Pikachus, I think.
And contestant number 3.
Mrs. Kipling from the Disney Channel show Jessie.
There you have it, Ben. I think it's time to make a decision.
Oh, sure. I think this is a really difficult one, but I think I have to go with contestant number 1.
Then there's nothing to do but go and meet them. Go on.
Okay, all right. Oh my gosh.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it for contestant number 1.
Oh, contestant number 1, I have a bear for you. So much. It's so good. Good to meet you.
Any final thoughts, contestant number 1?
I've just become the happiest little boy in the world.
Yeah.
Well, it seems that our mission has been accomplished. I think we can say that we have successfully spread the love this Valentine's Day.
That's it for us at Marquette Lately tonight. Tune in next week Friday at 5:30 for an episode about all things gaming. Good night, Marquette.